What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Happy to see you as always. Looking good, looking great. In today's video, we're gonna be taking it back, way back to a land before time. Well, it was like 3 years ago, but you get what I'm saying. You guys already know what we do on this channel, right? The goal is to eat delicious food, lose weight, live our best lives, take our shirt off at the pool, and make everybody else jealous. That's the goal, man, but we actually come from humble beginnings. I used to be a chicken, rice, and broccoli eater religiously. But as most of you know, it wasn't sustainable and I kept yo-yoing weight. I could be shredded 1 month and the next month be bloated, inflamed, almost like a drowned corpse. But somewhere in the midst of lockdowns, not being able to see anybody, I started a new type of diet. I was hearing all this fuss that it didn't matter technically what you ate, it was your calorie balance at the end of the day. And I started experimenting. And those experimentations led me to this recipe I'm about to show you. And when I tell you this thing changed my life, I mean it. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make a classic thin crust pepperoni pizza that contains a whopping 82 grams of protein, only has 563 calories, stupid simple to make. We can have this thing ready in about 15 minutes. And most importantly with this, you get to eat delicious food, lose weight, and build muscle all at the same time. I mean it when I say it, this quite literally changed my life, and I know if you try it out, it just might change yours. And let me tell you, this diet ain't just about eating pizza. We can also have donuts, ice cream, boneless wings, literally. If we can imagine it, we can make it. And if you want to follow the best diet in the world, I also have a cookbook, which you'll find at the first link in the description box. It contains every single recipe from the channel, and every time I drop a new video with a new recipe, it gets added to the book for free. And we got well over 300 pages and counting. I know with 100% certainty that if you follow what's in this book, you will see results no matter what. You just gotta do it. If that sounds good, hit the link in my description box to check it out. All right, folks, let's get this thing going. If y'all are ready for an epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah!
You're only gonna see me where I'm paid to be. I'm only watching TV if I'm watching me. Got it out the mud, now my Jordan's clean. Diamonds on me dancing, let them drip on me. Bring a couple bottles, put it on my...
All right, check out current physique right here. I'm actually in the process of leaning down a little bit. I don't know if you guys can notice. Trying to tighten things up a little bit. And that's really where my life's at right now, right? Used to be looking how I look right now. Took a ton of work and I personally hated it. But with recipes like this one, having a physique like this, practically effortless, baby. Now, if you've been on the channel for a minute, you've probably seen a lot of these tricks I'm about to show you, so I'm apologizing in advance. But around this time, right before summer, we always get a ton of new viewers, and I really thought this would help a ton of people out. So here we go. The first thing we're gonna need is a Joseph's Lavish flatbread. These things are a miracle. In one of these massive flatbreads, we only have 120 calories and we get 12 grams of protein. Seriously, I'm not sure what wizard they have over there casting spells on these, but I'd personally like to shake his hand. And these things are real versatile, whether you wanna make a pizza, a wrap, roll it up like a newspaper and smack the neighbor kids. Whatever you want these for, these are great. Now, for a pizza, what I personally like to do to make it extra crispy is pre-bake it. I'm gonna toss this in at 350 for about 3 to 4 minutes, and that'll give us a perfect base for the pizza. All right, guys, she's pre-baked and ready to go to pasture. Slap a dress and lipstick on her and send her out there. Now, folks, we are making a pizza, so if you're not sure how one's assembled, Remy's about to put on a clinic. First thing we need is some sauce. What I have here is just some simple pizza snack sauce from Kroger. You can really use 61 grams of whatever tomato sauce you want. I just like how sweet this stuff is. It's great. So we'll just go ahead, weigh this out, and spread it edge to edge, leaving a little room for the crust. I mean it when I tell y'all, I ate this thing literally 5, 6, 7 times a week, sometimes 2 times in a day. When I first discovered it, and this is really what led me to everything we're doing on the channel right now. So if we could all stop and say a quick prayer for this pizza, that'd be great. And this next step is the most crucial part of this entire recipe. It's where the bulk of our protein is actually gonna come from. And to be honest, I think this is the most slept on ingredient in all of humankind. What we got here is some simple fat-free cheese. You guys already know. I use this a ton because of how packed with protein it is. 9 grams of protein per serving, only 40 calories. It's a no-brainer. If you can't find this, then you can use a reduced fat mozzarella. Still has quite a bit of protein, but it's not quite as good as this right here. I've weighed out 168 grams in a bowl, and we're gonna go ahead and make it rain like Coke in the 80s. And a little tip I found out a year after this recipe came out was if you spray your cheese with a little bit of nonstick spray, it helps it get extra bubbly, extra cheesy, etc. So I'll just give this a few light sprays. All right, now to bump that flavor up, we're gonna use some simple seasonings here. I'm gonna start with some garlic powder. We're just gonna make a nice little dash on top of the cheese. After that, we need some Italian seasoning. I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing. And then finally, since we're making this at home, right, if we want it to taste like we ordered it from somewhere that specializes in pizza, then we're gonna need to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. When you get a delivery pizza, this stuff's already added. But when you make it at home, you gotta do it yourself. So we added that dash of salt, do the same thing with the black pepper. Now, if you're no fun at parties and you only eat cheese pizza, then right here, this thing's good to go. Lots of protein, minimal calories, super filling, fiber, low carb, it's got everything we want. But me personally, I'm a meat man, so what we're gonna add is about 15 grams of turkey pepperoni. And to be honest, some things that are the turkey healthier counterpart aren't really that good, but I think I prefer turkey pepperonis over regular ones. Seriously, you gotta try them. I've weighed out 15 grams, and keep in mind, food scale, super necessary. You can get it on Amazon for like 10 bucks. Highly recommend it. That's the brand I use right there. Oziri? Sounds like the name of a Pokemon, to be honest. We'll just go ahead and lay these bad boys down. Folks, we are almost at the finish line, and your anabolic journey is about to begin. It's gonna be filled with wonder, adventure, and most importantly, a shredded six-pack. We're gonna need some Parmesan cheese, the grated kind, and we're just gonna sprinkle about 5 grams right on top. Woo, and there we go, baby. That's money. Here we go, guys. All this needs is about 7 to 8 minutes in the oven on 350 degrees. Once that cheese melted and bubbling, and the neighborhood dogs are going crazy because they can smell the aromas coming from your kitchen, then you'll know this thing's good to go. Let me toss her in. Woo, boom. And there we have it, folks. When I return, I'll show you what the magic's all about. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, my pride and joy. Check it out, guys. That cheese melted perfectly. The pepperoni's crisped up. All the seasonings are in there. This thing is legit a showstopper. And the best part is it takes a while to eat. We're gonna go ahead and cut this bad boy into 8 pieces, right down the middle. Boom. And just take a look at this right here. We got that crispy crust on the outside, very thin. We got all the toppings we'd ever need, and we're getting a ton of protein while minimizing calories, eating delicious food, and losing weight all at the same time. Now, folks, before this thing gets cold, I think it's time we strap on the old feed bag and try this thing together. You guys ready? Let's go. I am so excited to eat this, but first, you guys know I'm a very generous man, and I give away a box of the best tasting protein bar in the world, the Anabar, in every single video. To enter that giveaway, just smash that thumbs up button, be subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I choose a winner and announce it in every video. The winner from the last one is Anarchy with the comment, I went from 245 pounds to 180 pounds in 6 months. Heck yeah, man. I'm still eating the things I love, and I'm enjoying every bit of this process. These recipes have been a godsend. Thank you. Oh man, you're gonna make me blush. Appreciate you, dog. You lost 65 pounds. That's incredible, especially in 6 months. And that's what I always try to tell people about this, right? I think the issue is when you normally like go on a diet, right? You have a certain way you eat that got you in the position you're in. When you decide to diet, you think it needs to be all kale shakes, spirulina, the grass in the backyard the dog's eating. You just think you need to eat healthy. You do that, it sucks, you don't like it, and inevitably you miss what you were doing and you fall back in. That's why I think this diet is not only a game changer, but it's great for the mental health component as well, right? If you think about it, food itself can be an addiction, right? But when we can swap the bad foods for the better ones like this that are higher in protein, more filling, you're kind of playing a trick on your brain, and yeah, the results just start to happen and you're better off for it. So for me, that's been the whole thing with this, is I'm a foodie at heart, and switching to this was the best decision I ever made. And it seems like it's helping you out as well. So email me, man. At the email in my description box, you got one of these lovely boxes of bars out to you ASAP. And for everybody else, the new exclusive flavor Frosted Strawberry Cupcake is launching Thursday, May 18th at 3 p.m. Central. If you got a phone, set a reminder, because you know how we do. We sell out so quick, it's not even funny. And this is by far our best flavor we've ever dropped, and I mean that. You don't want to miss this one. For everybody else, if you want to pick them up in the meantime, we're available in every H-E-B in Texas, every Hy-Vee grocery store nationwide. And you can always visit theanabar.com. My code RGF10 will save you money, and I promise, this is hands down the best tasting protein bar you'll ever eat, and I put that on everything. Appreciate you guys as always. Enter that giveaway now. Let's get to this pizza. Ooh, I'm gonna give me a corner piece here. I'm a crusty type of guy. Check it out. We got the crispy crust, all the seasonings, all the toppings we want. This really is a beauty, plus she's super thin. What more could you want? 3, 2, 1, let's get it. This is so good. Tastes just like it did during lockdowns. Cold, devoid of love, wondering if the madness shall ever stop. I'm kidding, man. I got jokes today. I'm in a great mood, but for real, this simple pizza right here you can make in 15 minutes quite literally set me on this path. Ever since I started it, I've never felt better. I was able to get rid of my addiction to really unhealthy food, and it made this whole entire process, living lean, all this stuff, effortless, man. It really did. So I think if there was one recipe you should start with, you could try out to see if this dies for you, this one right here is my ultimate recommendation. And here's the kicker. In this entire pizza, if you made it exactly how I did it, what you end up with for the whole thing is just 563 calories with only 11 grams of fat, a whopping 82 grams of protein, just 34 grams of carbs with 5 grams of fiber. Did you hear that, guys? 84 freaking grams of protein in this thing. That's quite literally half of my daily protein goal. And if some of you are new, I try to explain why we want to eat a high protein diet, but the simplest way I can break it down: 1, protein is the most satiating of all macros, which means the more of it you eat, the more full you're gonna feel. And 2, it also has the highest TEF or thermic effect of food, meaning the more protein you eat, your body has to burn more calories, breaking it down as opposed to fat and carbs. And then finally, when you're in a calorie deficit, you're eating less calories than your body needs in a day. You're gonna lose weight, but it can only come from two places. One of those can be the muscle on you, or one of them can be the fat. If you wanna make sure the fat is the priority, you have to eat enough protein, that way your body doesn't go, where's the protein at, and start sucking your muscle off of you. You don't want that, you don't wanna be skinny fat. So when you combine those three things with food that tastes this good, it's quite literally a recipe for success. All right, now I need to go here and get another bite. And if you decide to make this beautiful pizza, tag me, whatever's your social, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Christian Mingle, Black People Meet, and let me know what you think. And keep in mind, if you want access to every single recipe, that way you don't gotta pull up a video, scroll right down ingredients, and you can just get to work with every recipe from the channel, about 340 pages and growing. Don't forget you can pick up a copy of my cookbook at the first link in the description. You've already heard me rant and rave about this, so I don't need to say too much more, other than I know that if you follow us in here, you'll see results no matter what. You just gotta do it. If that sounds good, hit that link down below to check it out. And with that, I think we're gonna call this a video. I know a lot of you have probably seen these tactics before if you're a longtime fan of the channel. But we got a ton of new viewers lately per the analytics, and I know something as simple as this right here might change your life, and that's why I gotta do it. I appreciate all the support. You guys rock. If you ever like the clothes I'm wearing, we got a cutoff tee on. I cut the sleeves off though, so it would have sleeves if you bought it. We got a rose back there, something else pretty. And then once again, I've been wearing these in like every video. The Young LA basketball shorts with the cool branding, pockets for your wallet, pockets for anything you'd want. Don't forget, man, woman, child, gender fluid, I don't care what you are, bud. The clothes all fit the same. You can go to youngla.com, use my code RJF, you'll save money, and I promise you'll be getting some high quality stuff. It's quite literally my gym bag. Literally everything I wear is Young LA, and I think that's a testament in and of itself. And if you're in a rush to lose weight before summer and you need a plan right now, you want to take all the guesswork out of it, RemyJSFitness.com. I can make you a meal plan. You fill out a questionnaire, I break down all your stats, your calories, build you a meal plan with delicious food, and I'm telling you it's gonna work. You just gotta do it. If that sounds good, check out my site. And with that, folks, we're out of here. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Enter that giveaway. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Boom, 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 baby. Whew, we gone. Oh my goodness.